You strike me as a pretty low-key guy, just in general. Just kind of stay to
Yeah.
yourself and soft-spoken. Whatnot. Is it easier, kind of being like once again sharing a card with a legend like Fedor, to where all the attention is on him and you can just do your thing?
Yeah, a little bit. There's no animosity or anything like that. I've had fights in the past where we had a little beef going on, or this guy said I did this in a fight when it wasn't true. And so you always have that little hoopla going. So it's nice when you have two professionals up here that have respect for each other, and we don't have to trash talk. We don't have to undermine each other. We both respect each other, and we're going to get in the cage and fight. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And I get people want to see that, bravado and that smack talking, and it makes for good entertainment, right? But we got a ton of respect for each other, so it's nice to come in here and we know we're going to fight. We know we're going to do our jobs, and we can just let that be, and no animosity, and just nothing but respect.
And definitely respect to what you just said. But you and Fedor have crossed paths before, obviously being a prior opponent. You fought his protege, Vadim Nemkov. For this one, did you think, like, again? Like,
yeah, kind of.
Like this guy again?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm like, why are we going back to the well here? Thought it was pretty decisive last time. Then I started thinking about it, and they said, hey, it's going to be on CBS. It's going to be his last fight. And, I was – it's not like that I felt like I owed it to him, but there's something there like, he should get what he wants on his last fight. He's taken the sport to levels that, nobody ever dreamed of, and he's been a great pioneer for the sport. So I got excited about it. We're going to be on CBS. It's his last fight. It's a big fight. Any Fedor fight's a big fight, and so then I was all in.
My last one, heavyweight champ with multiple defenses, light heavyweight champ, Grand Prix winner. You've got a stellar resume in Bellator, to the point where when I think of the name Ryan Bader, I think of Bellator before I think of the UFC. With that in mind, what advice would you give to someone like Francis Ngannou, who, just like you, left the promotion on a high streak?
Yeah, it's scary, right? Going out to the unknown, and then I was the same way. I'm like, I don't know how is Bellator going to be? Like, I get a way better paycheck, cool, but is it going to be as big, whatever? And then I show up and I fight for a title in Madison Square Garden, and it was a big fight. And right then and there, I was like, it's where I wanted to be and where I needed to be. And then I got offered to do the heavyweight Grand Prix, and it was refreshing and exciting, something new. And so, sometimes the grass is greener.
All right. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for your time, man. Good luck to you Saturday.